Contemporary Britain is a mixture of the traditional and the new. It still has a royal family. People still eat fish and chips, and there are still pretty villages with old-fashioned pubs. At the same time, it's a growing multi-ethnic and multicultural society, developing in many fields. The arts, architecture, science, education, finance, and politics. Britain is a place that's changing all the time. The landscape of Britain is incredibly varied. There are beautiful beaches in the south of England. The south and east are mainly flat and low-lying. As we travel north, the scenery becomes more dramatic. Wales offers perfect locations for castles. There are spectacular rivers, hills and valleys in the Lake District. And further north, Scotland has magnificent mountains, coastlines and islands. Of course, the weather isn't always perfect. Although Britain often has grey skies and rain, it has a mild climate. However, extreme weather does happen sometimes. England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland make up the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. People usually refer to it as the UK or simply Britain. With a population of 59 million, Britain has the third largest population in Europe. Belfast is the capital city of Northern Ireland. It grew up in the 19th century during Britain's Industrial Revolution. It's a city of grand buildings, and interesting monuments. Cardiff is the capital city of Wales. It's a modern city that takes pride in its historic traditions. The capital of Scotland, Edinburgh, is on the same latitude as Moscow. It's a beautiful city, which is rich in history. London, the capital city of Britain, has a population of nearly 7.25 million, which makes it the largest city in Europe. London is also the centre of government. There are two Houses of Parliament, the House of Commons, with elected MPs, or Members of Parliament, and the House of Lords, which is non-elected. There are three main political parties: Labour, the Conservatives, and the Liberal Democrats. The head of state, Queen Elizabeth II, has a largely ceremonial role. In 1999, the Labour government moved some political power away from London. There is now a Scottish Parliament in Edinburgh, and national assemblies for Northern Ireland, in Belfast, and for Wales, in Cardiff. The majority of British people live in houses. Incredibly, 1 in 3 homes is semi-detached. The British are famous for their love of gardens, which perhaps explains why only 20% of families live in flats. The average family size in Britain is getting smaller, with only 2.4 people per property. In fact, 30% of all homes only have one occupant. English, of course, is the main language in the UK, but there are other native languages. About 20% of the population of Wales speak Welsh. Gaelic is spoken in Northern Ireland and Scotland. Britain has been politically joined to Europe since it joined the European Union in 1973. And it's been physically joined to the continent since 1994 by the Channel Tunnel. At just over 50 kilometres long, the Channel Tunnel takes passengers from Waterloo Station in London to Paris, Brussels and Lille. Britain is a major centre for international travel. Heathrow is the world's busiest international airport, with over 60 million passengers a year. Other major airports around London are Gatwick and Stansted, which are important for the budget airlines. And London, like so much of Britain, is always on the move.